Alaina, as you know, something we talk a lot about here at Killing is customer success. And one of the first questions we get from new customers when they're starting to come onto our platform is, what are other customers doing? How are they achieving success within their innovation programs? Probably a good starting point to talk about is, why is it important to define success?
Thanks, Steve. Innovation is such a broad concept or topic, and a lot of times we work with project managers or even senior leaders who aren't quite sure how to measure success. And a lot of times they start with and end with idea submissions.
So, when you are working with our customers, how do you define success?
We like to encourage clients to think beyond idea submissions and look at more impactful interactions.
So, you mentioned impactful interactions, may be helpful. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. Impactful interactions drive towards your goals and objectives. So, what you're able to do is you're able to put short term metrics and long term metrics and define those within your innovation program.
So, talking specifically about short term and long term, maybe let's go into short term a little bit.
Absolutely. Short term engagement starts with your employees adopting your innovation program, and it's important for the project manager to show value to your employees. We find that the employee adoption process follows a very similar pattern to consumers purchasing a new gadget in the market. Let's take, for example, the smartphone or the iPhone. When the iPhone was first introduced into the market, the only people that were running out their doors to get it were the innovators, your early adopters, so on and so forth. What Apple did was they showed the value and they showed customers why it was important and why they needed this. Now, 9 years, 8 years later, everyone has an iPhone or a smartphone.
It's fascinating. So, really, what you're doing is you're comparing the adoption by a consumer market with a new technology or product to the adoption of an employee to a new innovation program.
Exactly.
So, as an innovation leader, what should I be looking for when it comes to short term engagement metrics?
Short term measurement is defined by engagement and participation. The first form of engagement is your employees logging into the system. Once they're logged in, they're able to perceive the value of the innovation program. They're able to understand what exactly it is. After that, they're able to move into low risk participation, which is viewing the platform, viewing the content that's in there. Then they begin to vote and comment. Again, they're not putting themselves out there because they're still trying to figure out if this is something of value to them. Then they're able to move into high risk participation, which is submitting an idea. After this, what you've created is collaboration within your innovation program.
I think that's great, and it's actually something we talk a lot about here at Kindling. Is that the types of innovators can be very important to your innovation program, where you have direct contributors and indirect contributors. Direct are going to be those kind of innovation champions, the ones that are ready to kind of take that first step, submit ideas to the business. But then you have also those indirect contributors where they're going to be able to comment on ideas, refine them, and improve on these ideas, and also vote. So now you get the wisdom of the crowds. And hopefully what you find is that the indirect contributors, the percentage of those start to increase and veer towards more of those direct contributors, and that's another way to show that adoption of the innovation program.
Exactly, and what you've been able to do is create a culture around collaboration.
Great. So moving on maybe to the long-term metrics or measurements as you talked about before, maybe let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure, long term engagement metrics is about taking action on these ideas, making decisions. So, metrics that you can focus on in order to accomplish that is looking at how long it takes for you to provide feedback and commentary to specific ideas, how many ideas that you've been able to implement. Moving forward, what has been the return on this innovation program or the return on the ideas that you've decided to move forward with?
I think you're hitting on a really important point here, because what we're really emphasizing is that by taking action and making decisions, we're showing real tangible results. Where contrast that to the old school suggestion box where ideas just go into a black hole and there's no transparency around whatever happened with these ideas. Now the business can demonstrate that we are making forward progress, we are moving forward with this innovation program, and this is an important piece to developing a sustainable innovation process.
Exactly. And what you've actually been able to do is you've been able to take this broad concept of innovation, put success metrics around it that fit your innovation program and look towards long-term success.